One of the things I found just standing here, actually it's got incredibly dark and I don't know if that is a rain cloud that's just come over, but one of the things I found is that you can shut out the traffic. You can just listen. Those are robins singing. There's a pair of them. They've been flitting around, probably really interested in the digging I've been doing. I've been getting up all of the stinging nettle roots. There they are, piled on top of the just there, piled on top of the composting heap, and I've been clearing that area a bit, ready for the strimmer to come out. Gosh, another pile of compost in the corner. But yeah, oh my goodness, it's getting so chilly and breezy. Maybe there's going to be more rain. Exciting. But yeah, there's a couple of little robins. They must live in that bush over there alongside a huge pigeon. And they've been flitting around, really interested. So a lot of allotments have their own pet robin. I have a pair, which is wonderful. I wonder how brave they'll get and if they'll get used to me, come and talk to me a lot more. Little chirpy things they are. Right, well, I'm sure it's going to rain. There. Sparrows, starlings. What we got? Yeah, they're not going to come out again. Obviously shy, bit camera shy. Right, well I'm going to make my way home because I think it's going to rain again. So I'm not really sure when I'll be back down onto the allotment, but I certainly will. I've got some cauliflowers to plant and some spinach. So, I do have beans as well, but I'll wait until the end of September before I put those in. I don't want them bolting ahead or not hardening off. Here we go, that's the allotment today. I love it. I'm so at peace here. I don't care if people say it's the worst one. From what I understand is that this allotment has, becomes like, oh, have you got an allotment free? Yeah, number 1A, and everybody comes down and sits down here, and then they find they can't grow anything, or everybody turns around and says it's the worst allotment ever. And then they disappear off and they get another allotment somewhere else. The guy that was previously there was a lady called Wendy on this allotment, and she and whoever helped did an incredible job of digging out these beds. Really, truly incredible job. So hats off to them. I had hardly any perennial weeds. It was all just surface weed. A little bit of bindweed and stuff, but most of my agony has been over the ivory, which we're clearing. So, but the previous person to that went on and took that allotment, number 3, which is currently derelict. Wednesday morning. 2 weeks since I've had 2 weeks and 2 days since I've had the plot. And today is an important day because today's the day that all of the students go back to school in our area, so all the secondary school. I'm not sure about primary or college or university. There you go. I know my daughter has already returned to her university, but she went back early. Get prepared, get shopping, check out the the new people in her shared house get drunk. Okay, let's get back to real life. The pond is drying out again. So all the torrential rain and thunderstorms we've been promised just have not materialised. I'm going to swap you around. Ready? 1, 2, hold on. There we go. So there's the peas looking absolutely fantastic. You know, I can't believe how well they're doing. And if I were really inclined, I'd have those pea shoots. The inherited leeks and beetroot. Yeah, I think the leeks are a bit bigger, it's hard to tell. Over here, still some strawberries sitting there looking delightful. They've actually come back, so I'll definitely be saving those into pots, putting them somewhere safe over winter, and then we'll find a new bed for them. Look at that. Not really sure what that is, just a normal thistle. Should be getting the parts for the strimmer soon, at least the bearing. The digging that we're doing is coming on well. I'm going to be having a hack at that with the hoe today. And again, this whole area over here is just going to be covered, so I'm not over fussed about weeding. The weed fabric will kill those. And then last night my friend David from plot 10 with the hamsters, no, guinea pigs, he kindly donated his zucchinis, his what do we call them, little short things, courgette plants. These were from a kit, like a pack of varieties, all different coloured things that they got. They don't eat courgettes much, he just planted them for the novelty because they were in the pack. I wonder if the seeds are savable from the courgettes. We'll have a look. But yeah, whether they take or not, I mean, they've already got the leaves are already dying back, as you see. Most of the courgettes on the rest of the site are already dying back as well, after feeding 5,000. There we go. Right, look at that sun. That is low down in the sky. Its time is 8 o'clock and it's only 15 degrees at the moment. So the temperatures are definitely dropping for the autumn. So I'm going to start hacking at this with the hoe. I'm not going to worry too much about the big stuff because the strimmer will take care of that. But we'll see what we've got. Another big pile of compost there. That's the thing. What are we going to do with the compost? Right, I'm going to turn you off while I have a quick get together of gloves and hose and stuff, and then we'll do some digging. And just as I said that, you can see, can you see him? Well, can you see him now? Here he's just there. What are you doing, Robin? Have you come to indulge on my worms? Taste my herb? What are you going to do? Those tasty grubs, you want those larvae, don't you? Have you got babies at home? Is that why you're around? Is that why you're around? Because you got... Oh, there we go. Hello, darling. Hello. Oh, he's moving too fast. Oh, we got something. Yeah. Oh no, he's on top of the pole. He's on top of the pole. What are you doing? Oh, he's back down. Yeah, he's diving in. Is he going for those larvae I left down? He's in the hedge again. Oh, he's so gorgeous. Oh, let's go. Let's zoom you out again. I don't know how to zoom out. There we go. Let's go back to 1. There we go. Just got back from the allotment because it was getting a bit dark and colder, but look at that sky. it's like, can you really not make up your mind? No wonder the weathermen are getting it constantly wrong day after day. Yeah, torrential rain, thunderstorms. Nope. Look at it. And that is moving, yeah, that blue sky's coming towards us. So maybe no thunderstorms this afternoon. Be back down there. The joy. Yeah, dramatic. And of course there's one person who doesn't care about the weather. Still getting her feet, exploring the outside world occasionally. What are you doing? Pixels, what are you doing? If I go back inside, she'll follow me. She doesn't like being out here on her own. There was a black and white cat here this morning. And started mewling at poor old Pixels. Pixels didn't know what to do with herself, so I came out and growled. Black and white cat shot off. Pixels come and stood behind me to just say, ha! Ha! What are you doing? Pixels? What are you doing? What are you doing, Bubby? Hmm? There was a little bird in that hedge earlier, chattering away, warning signals and things. Pixels just look at me going, what the hell? What's all that noise? Good morning. It's, what day is it today? This is the trouble when you don't work or anything. You just, I forget. Is it Wednesday? Might be Wednesday. Or is it Thursday? Hang on. Welcome to this Thursday morning. Gosh, I can't even remember what day of the week it is. Weather. It's currently 15 degrees. The weather is at the moment, it's damp, but it's not raining. It's rained during the night. Let me show you. Look at that. That's the fullest the pond's been since I've had the allotment. You can see the breeze dropping the rain off the trees above, making the pond. That's beautiful. I haven't seen much life, but I'm sure there is life in there. And the more rain, of course, the better it is for the pond. Although it is road spill off, it will oxygenate, it will hold wildlife. Anyway, the weather forecast still can't get it right. There was rain showers forecast for last night, which did happen, of course. You can see the ground does look damp and wet. But it was meant to be raining all day. Look at the weeds coming back on there. To get in there and just drag those out by hand. I'm going to let them grow slightly longer so I can pluck them rather than just turn them over. I mean, I buried them there, see if they die. That's why there's a hole there. It's not a fox or anything. The donated courgettes. Not sure if they're going to take or not. Certainly haven't died yet. But yeah, so the rain was meant to be all day today, but as you see, there's going to be a few hours of none rain this morning before rain and thunder showers starting at around 1400 hours, 2 o'clock. So we'll see what happens there. I still haven't sown the seeds at home. If it does start raining, I will go home and sow them. There's only a few I have to sow. One thing I am going to do before I do anything else is that some people have offered me seed heads from around the allotment. I'm going to go and gather those now. I'll show you what I got later on. So that's it. I'm going to do a bit more digging here prior to getting the strimmer and coming doing that bit. I don't know if I need the strimmer actually. But yeah, I'll do a bit more digging here. And then over the next week or so, I'll drag all this poo across this brassica section where it will do the most benefit in the new year, and then that will be all the digging. Look at how quickly these have sprung up given this fresh rainfall. Look, these were like tiny yesterday and that was non-existent. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, we'll keep on top of the weeds. Keep on top of them. Do a bit every day. Oh, the kids are going to school, so I am going to call it a morning of videoing, or at least a segment, and I'll talk to you later. It's 9:45, so about an hour and a half of work. 15 minutes chat with one of the neighbours that came down to grab some tomatoes. Look at the beautiful sunshine again. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous down here at the moment. Temperature is now 20 degrees. No, 18 degrees. If you're wondering why I'm looking at my smartwatch, it's because it's tuned into a weather channel that gets constant updates of the temperature in this area. And you can do the same. Yeah, so what I've done, I'm going to show you. I dug out that area there, the dry looking area. It just shows that even after all this rain that we're having, these showers, this ground underneath is still relatively dry. So after the top layer of grass and weeds are taken off, the ground underneath is still bone dry. I'm still finding little grubs, but I am finding worms as well now, which is lovely to see. So some nice big fat juicy ones as well, which is great. Big juicy worms. So that'll be the digging for today. Might do some more tomorrow, weather permitting. I've got that area around there to do and all around here, and then obviously drag this flat across the whole of what this bed's going to be, and then it'll be covered. I'm still seeing weeds and things on this area, so I'll still be bringing down the hoe every couple of days and hoeing around. But otherwise everything is looking as I want it, but not as I want it to be. I'm just going to go and look in this water for a little while. I can see things splashing around. Not just so what you're seeing, the drops. Listen to that bird song. There's all the ambulance going past. Listen to that bird song. There's a very old population in this area. I mean, the little area I live in is for over 60s, and I was the youngest person. I think I still am the youngest person there. So listen to that bird song in between the cars. I'm actually getting rained on, even though it's not raining. It's the, as you see from the water, it's the droplets from the tree. I don't care about the traffic, you can drown that out, but it's just a bird song. I can't see who's singing. He's hiding in the ivy or in the upper branches. Got a lovely voice though. He's up there somewhere. I can't quite see. Oh, there he is. He's gone. He doesn't like being on camera. Little froggies in there. I wonder if there's any newts or anything. I mean, what we're hoping for is to get such a great eco-culture here that you'll have everything, dragonflies and newts, frogs, toads, the works, frog spawn. It could be lovely, but it's just a weed at the moment, just one big weed. We'll see what we can do. Right, I've done my bit for this morning. I'm going to go home and enjoy a well-earned break, and then I might do some planting this afternoon. You rest, Bumble. Huge Bumble. So the end of episode 9. I'm trying to get these intermediate episodes out as soon as I possibly can. I'm not rushing through them, but I am trying to get rid of the more repetitive, boring stuff so that you can actually see what's going on up to date. So at this point I've not even had the allotment a month, but most of the ground is clear. Now that's for 2 reasons. One, the previous plot holders had done an incredible job of clearing the bulk of the weeds. All I had was surface weeds really. The second reason is that the ground is so dry, the weeds are offering no resistance at all and they're just coming up. And in fact, at this point, I'm mostly spending my time around the pond trying to clear that, which is still looking absolutely festooned with weeds. But we are making progress. So more of the same and lots of different things coming up very soon. So please join me for episode 10 and click that like, notify, subscribe, and of course chat to me in the comments as well. I'm really enjoying getting to know you all. Thank you very much indeed. Bye bye.